Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be customizing the Vapid Caracara 6x6. This thing is, well, insane. As you can see, it's got a machine gun on the back, so we're gonna see what we can do with this thing. I've never customized this, so let's get right into it. Alright guys, so here we are inside the mod shop. We're gonna start off with the armor, of course, the brakes as well, and the engine, of course. For the lights, we're gonna go xenon. For the plate, yellow and black, of course. For the respray, I think I know what I want to go with here, and I think that is going to be Saxon blue. So we're going to go Saxon blue for the primary and the secondary. Oh, maybe not for the secondary. Hold on, what does the secondary do? Okay, it does the grill. Does it do anything else? Oh, it also does the shocks. Maybe we should go black. I feel like it's going to look better with a black grill. Maybe we should even go matte black. Let's do it, matte black, why not? Next up we got the transmission, of course, let's do that, and the turbo as well. For the wheels, let's go for some off-roads for sure, and I think it's going to have to be the Concave Rally Master as usual with my off-road builds. So, we got those on. The wheel color, we're going to make those black, of course. Bulletproof tires as well. Tire design, we could add one. Kind of fits with this thing, I feel like. Let's actually do it, why not? Last but not least, let's tint out the windows. Okay. Let's take this thing down to the ground. I have a feeling there's actually more customization that we can do in the MOC, so we're going to have to see if we can actually do that. So I will see you guys in a second. So guys, it would appear that I was right. You can actually change the weapons and the liveries for this truck inside of the Avenger or the MOC, so we're going to head there right now. Alright guys, so far first impressions, I am liking this thing. We're going to do a full review after, of course, but let's just take this thing into the Avenger for right now and see what we can actually do. Okay, so inside the Avenger, we have the options for liveries, it looks like. So we can add basic camo to this thing, Zancudo camo, sprayed camo, 3-color outline, 90s sandbox, modern 5-color, arid theater, winter camo, urban warrior, nature reserve, naval battle, urban geometric, coyote geometric, large geometric, naval geometric, desert fractal, urban fractal, large digital, medium digital, small digital, or back to none. So we're not actually going to put a livery on this thing because I don't think it needs it. I think it looks really good as it is, so I think that's pretty much all we can do. Oh, we also have weapons. We can add a 7.62 minigun instead of the machine gun. Let's do it. Why not? Very cool. All right. We're going to take this thing outside and we are going to do a sound test and a review. Alright guys, so I have driven this thing back into the underground parking lot to try to avoid some of the road noise that we have outside. So let's see how this thing actually sounds. Sounds pretty good, sounds just like the regular Caracara. No complaints really. Now, let's see, is this thing actually 6-wheel drive? I'm very interested to see. The Dubsta 6x6 is 6-wheel drive, so I would imagine that this thing probably is too. Yes, it sure is. The wheels aren't fully spinning, but they are spinning at the front, as you guys can see, so this thing is actually 6-wheel drive. Very cool. Alright, into the review. Pretty much no wheel spin off the line, which is very good. This thing does feel really, really agile, despite that it's about 20, years long. I'm pretty impressed with the performance of this thing so far. We're gonna have to see, like I was saying, we're gonna have to see how it actually performs once we get up to the twistier section of the road here. But so far, so good. I do like how this thing handles, despite how absolutely gargantuan it is. This thing is massive, guys. Like, it's actually insane. It's like twice the length. Let's see. It's like twice the length of a Ruiner. That's ridiculous. But it handles like it's a regular Caracara 4x4. It doesn't feel that much bigger. It still grips up pretty nicely. It looks good, in my opinion at least. I do like the Dubsta 6x6 look a little bit better, but this thing is, it's nice enough. That's for sure. Let's see how this thing actually does handle. So, here we go. Well, it's pretty incredible. It just handled that section like it was actually nothing. It almost felt like it handled that better than some supercars, which I know that's probably really sinful to say, but it actually did feel insanely good right there. Now, the back end of this truck does actually like to slide out a little bit because obviously it's got so much weight back there, I guess. But with that being said, it is very, very manageable to drive. There is like nothing wrong with this thing that I can find right now. It's fast, it looks pretty good, it handles incredibly well for how huge it is. The only other thing that we need to test is the off-road capability of it. So I'm going to drive over to the canyon and I will see you guys there in a second. Alright guys, so here we are, we're just arriving at the canyon right now. I'm very impressed with this thing. Driving it over here was an absolute blast. This thing is truly, truly a great vehicle. Let's just see how it off-roads and then we will make our final judgments, but so far I am thinking this thing is an absolute must-buy pretty much. It's just handled the downhill section of the off-road test extremely well. Let's cross over the bridge like we usually do. This thing is so responsive, so maneuverable. I can't believe how good this thing is. Like I am actually struggling to comprehend how great this truck is because I've never owned one of these before, like I said at the start of the review, and I've never customized, I've never driven one. So I had no idea how good this thing was until right now. And so far on the off-road test, this thing is almost better than it was on the road. So honestly guys, I cannot find anything wrong with this truck. It's quite incredible. Now the regular Caracara 4x4 is also a great truck, but I think the extra 2 wheels and the extra 2 wheels of drive definitely help this thing and maybe give it that little last push that it needs to just be like a great vehicle. That's not to say the 4x4 is not great, but this thing is on another level. Now we're going to do the climb test and see if this thing can actually make it up. I have a feeling it probably can. Let's see. May have messed that up a little bit. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's more like it. That's what I thought. This thing is a machine, guys. I would 100% recommend picking this thing up. It is a very, very impressive vehicle. I am shocked that this thing is this good. I was not expecting this at all. You know, I've always been a fan of the Dubsta 6x6, so I was like, you know, maybe the Caracara 6x6 will be, you know, at least as good, but I doubt it'll be better, but it really is better than the Dubsta 6x6, which I hate to say, but they're both great vehicles. Obviously this one does cost almost $1.8 million and the Dubsta 6x6 is only $250,000, so you know you can make your pick there. But the Caracara, this thing it's a blast and it is a great vehicle by all means. I can't find anything wrong with this. I would highly recommend picking it up, guys, and I think that's pretty much it for the customization and the review today. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, if not dislike, subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.